welcome into the LI Sports Network here at the rinks in Hopewalk, New York. It's time for Suffolk County High School Hockey League JV action as the Sachem Warriors take on the Ward Melville Patriots. Hello everyone, my name is Ian Binky. I'll be taking you on the action and all the way through here tonight in our doubleheader. This is the appetizer to tonight's action as varsity action after this one. Connect Quad Sayville takes on Ward Melville and the varsity team, but right now the focus is on the up-and-comers and the JV teams as both of these teams really looking for a win. For Sachem, their last time out, they got a big 7-2 win over the black team for St. Anthony's. That really gave them a lot of momentum. Now 1-2 on the season. Now on the other side of things, the Ward Melville Patriots still looking for their first win, coming off of a 3-0 loss against Northport Huntington. So they're really trying to lock up the defense, give the offense plenty of chances to score. That's always a tough task though against the high-powered scoring attack of the Sachem Warriors. Sachem is a really talented team, a lot of high-flying scorers, but none better than Chase Saunders, number 98 in the gray here. A little bit of a mix-up between the jerseys. They have the Golden Knights uniforms along with the Chicago Blackhawks logo, but Sachem Warriors looking for another win, and they'll be riding Chase Saunders. 5 goals, 8 points through the first 3 games for Sachem. He's been the consistent producer on the offensive side of the puck, and he'll be relied upon to cause more havoc in the offensive zone. Meanwhile, for Melville, it's all about the playmakers. That's Jacob Sandlack for them, number 54 in the white and the green. 3 assists so far this season for Sandlack. That leads the team 4 points, also at the top of the scoring table for the Patriots, and he'll be relied upon to start the offense, set up his teammates. Goaltending matchup in this one for Ward Melville. They turn to Andrew Stemple for his 3rd start. 0-1-1 through his first 2 games. They 2.53 GAA, and his opposite number is Anthony Mayer. His 2nd start of the season, his lone start prior, allowed 5 goals in a loss to Smithtown Paw Red. Whistle has sounded from the official. The teams are going to pick up the pucks out of their respective nets, clean up the ice, and then line up for the anthems. But on the other side, we're going to get some JV action between the Knights, or rather, excuse me, the Patriots of Ward Melville and the Warriors of Sachem. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the LI Sports Network.
I got it.
that was the national anthem. Now that that's played, we're ready for some action here on Long Island. Suffolk County JV hockey on tap here between the Sachem Warriors and the Ward Melville Patriots. Ward Melville in the white and the green. They are the road team in this matchup, going from left to right first. And on the other side, it is the Sachem Warriors, who are in the gray, going from right to left. Excuse me, Ward Melville is the designated home team, pardon me. So they are from right to left to right, excuse me, on the attack. They win the face-off, but now it's possessed by Sachem. They bring forward on the far side. Trying to direct it out, back to the blue line, instead changing directions. Still pinned up on the boards. Now it falls to Bispo. Bispo takes a hit, tries to move forward, it gets out of the zone. Sachem has to reset, delayed on offside. Chance to move forward now for Sachem, off the turnover. Falls to the near side boards, trying to clear it out. There was Giantinoto. Giantinoto gets it out of there, but now falls right back to Sachem. Far side boards, Matthew Bispo, backhand pass forward. Cut off by Schleider. Kept in the zone here by Sachem. Now poked away. Nice active stick by Kristen Tyler. This clears down. Bubbling in net with it was Anthony Mayer. Keeps it in the zone for Ward Melville, allows them to change. No look pass, nobody there in a gray jersey. Falls to Declan Farrell on the far side. Ward Melville just unable to keep in, trickles out. Liquid has to get back on side. Long pass over to Benjamin Schleider. Miscommunication, but deflection, waves off the icing. Opening minutes of this one, still no score between Sachem and Ward Melville. Pass bounces off the boards. Nice advance forward to Bryce Paragoski. He dumps in. Hopes to get it back, but Sachem trying to clear. They do so on the far side. Spinning and a nice pass over to find Rohan. Logan Rohan on the near side. Dribbles the shot. Adds a pad stop by Stempel, redirected into the corner. Rohan near side, trying to play back to Drago at the point. He's able to seal the wing, keep it in. Trying to clear now is Paragoski, able to do so. Puck rolling, tumbling, and just enough for icing. Going on here, just the teams trying to wear each other down. Some wing-to-wing movement, looking for an opening. Neither team able to find much as of yet. First shot on goal does belong to the Sachem Warriors. Puck drop coming up to the right side of Stempel. It's won by Sachem. A shot from the point goes wide. This comes over to the near side, kept in by the Warriors, looking for an angle, pass it to the slot, knocked away. Now Ward Melville trying to bring back up the ice. This one though just kept in. Really nice play on the near side by Stephen O'Connor. Drago a shot, misses high over the bar. James Drago with a goal in the season. That one couldn't quite dial it in. Comes all the way back into the territory of Anthony Mayer. From behind his goal, playing out. Some contact there, leads to a potential rush. But Drago instead chooses to dump in. It allows the D unit to change. It's back behind the net, trying to poke it to O'Connor. Drago behind the net, tries a backhand pass, instead reconsiders. Pass deflected down over into the corner by Schleider. He's able to get it out of the zone. Ward Melville here just content to play some defense, deter the attacks from Ward Melville. Rohan trying to pass that up the left wing. Now it falls to Bispo. Matthew Bispo, a shot, rings off the inside of the post, and they say that went in. Matthew Bispo rips one home, and it's 1-0. There's the long pass up that wing, fell to Bispo with a lot of room to work. Slowly developed into a 2-on-1, but he took the shot himself, had plenty of real estate on the near side, and Bispo makes it 1-0 in favor of Sachem. Bispo immediately off the draw, looking for more. Walks around a couple defenders, moves in. Here's a pass into the slot, cleared out of there. And bringing it up the ice now is Schleider. Schleider on the far side, gets to his backhand, pass looking for Sandak. Couldn't quite connect with Sandak, but kept in by Ward Melville. Johnson Noto passes over back to the blue line for Bush, but Taylor Bush is not in the zone. Now it's turned over. The other side for Bispo. Bispo around one. Here's a shot, stick save by Stemple, and he holds on with 10:46 left. The first goal belongs to Matthew Bispo, an unassisted tally for Bispo's second goal of the year, 6 point, and 2 goals, 4 assists. Really well-rounded player, usually on the playmaking side. This time, does it himself. This one chipped out of the zone by Paragoski, trying to get it back. And now he does. Paragoski on the backhand, just gets it on net. Easy stop for Mayer, and now he holds on. It's a good play by Paragoski there. Kind of just chipped it forward, hoping for the best, and the best case scenario happened. Defender unable to collect it for Sachem, and then allowed the break. Face-off coming into the offensive zone now for the Patriots to the right side of Mayer. Some discussions here along Ward Melville. Kenneth Allen in to take the draw, rather, excuse me. That's Hayden Jarrett. Jarrett sends it into the corner off the draw. Jarrett now on the forehand. Backhand pass through, looking for Paragoski, couldn't connect. Saunders looking to get it out, instead sent right back along to O'Shea. O'Shea behind the net. Passed over up the wing. Miscommunication, now bounces off a leg. Forces the man all the way back, and Sevi Asner. Asner wipes out. And actually they're gonna say he was sent to the boards. And a penalty coming up here against Sachem. First power play of the evening belongs to Ward Melville. It's Saunders getting called for the infraction. That allows Ward Melville a chance to work, and power play unit got on the board early this season in the first game of the year, but since then, not finding much success. 1 for 8 on the season. They'll try to go up against a penalty killing unit that has been really good for Sachem, 92.3% early on in the season. Face-off taken by Ward Melville, number 36, Tyler. Here's a shot, knocked down, still in the slot after Giantinoto's shot was knocked down. And this is cleared out by Sachem all the way down. Stick stop by Stemple to prevent it from going in. Here's Christian Tyler, sends around to the other side. Player fell down to the ice, and Sandak allows a shorthanded opportunity for Sachem. So over on the far side, spinning around, making some room, is Christian Pena. Falls back to the point, a long-range shot, stick save, rebound, still there on a shorthanded opportunity, instead sent to the boards. Drago was just unable to get the right read on that angle. Opted and sent it into the corner, waste some more time. Now Giantinoto leading forward for the Patriots. Giantinoto, a forehand shot, pad save by Mayer, and then the rebound cleared down. Race for the puck is won by Sachem in there. Here's a shot on, pad stop by Stemple. It all started by the hustle, and still being kept in here by Sachem. Shorthanded opportunity, driving around, a pass on the doorstep, and somehow getting to that one was Andrew Stemple. Take a look back at that one. What a great save by Stemple, robbing a shorthanded opportunity on the doorstep. There's a pass right through in front. Right here, right backhand opportunity right on the doorstep to Bispo, sitting on 1 goal already. The shot just caught the back of Stemple, preventing the puck from going in. 45 seconds to go on the penalty. Here's a shot from Luray. It's knocked down. Bispo fighting for it now with the stick. Comes over to the near side boards. Bispo wins possession over on the backside. Melville still trying to move forward. They're on the power play here. Bispo on the puck for Sachem. Bispo, a slapper, blocker stop. No clue where the puck is from Stemple in goal. Fortunate there that it was still rolling. Back to the blue line, better to cross one time for Bispo, pad stop. 10 seconds left to go on the power play. Moving forward through neutral is Kenneth Allen. Allen on the forehand, looks for a lane. Plays off the boards. Sends back to the blue line for Asner. Asner sends in as the penalty expires. Back to 5-on-5. Balls to the near side. Still stalls out there. Now it's a chance forward for Damiano. Boards for Sidney Brenkel. It's over on the far side, pushing and shoving, battling for position with Jason Gillen. Here's a backhand shot on, save. Damiano right in front. Damiano, excuse me. Taken away by Mayer. Comes up the other way. There's a chance. Send it to the corner instead. Pass right out in front. Here's a shot. Just goes wide off the stick of O'Shea. Backhand flip. It's a perfect one right on the tape of Matthew Pena. Pena behind the goal, looks for the wraparound, tries to jam it home, but Stemple's right there. So far for Sachem, it's just been domination of possession, domination of the scoring opportunities. Only one goal on the board so far, but they've had a lot of good looks. Stemple has been the deciding factor in this one, still a one-goal game. Offensive zone draw, taken and won by Sachem. Shot on, hit someone out in front. And when Farrell trying to get it back, instead falls for Sachem. Here's a shot, one-timer, just could not connect off the end of the stick. Puck just rolls out past Will O'Shea. He has to come all the way down into his own zone to get it. Logan Rohan provides support. He's back behind his own cage. Drago, near side, holds for Sachem. Passed off the boards to Brensma. Brensma, nice backhand pass. Works his way through to O'Shea. O'Shea leaves off. Chance for Drago. Looks on the back step once again, and just wide. Really looking to get Stemple moving from left to right, creating those openings. Had the door open there, just could not quite convert. Puck rolling. Paragoski trying to get to it. Sachem just dumps in. Bumped back by Stemple. A couple of keen sticks on the forecheck, wants it forward. Drago tries to move into the slot. Driven over to the far side. There's a pass through just behind. Delayed penalty coming up here against Ward Melville. And now they touch up. They send a player to the box. And first power play for Sachem on the other side. Wait for the official call here from the official to see what the infraction is. Interference is the call. Or Melville still yet to send a player to the box, but number up on the board is 37, but now switch it to 88. It's Bryce Paragoski, guilty of the infraction. So Paragoski for interference here, 5:52 left in the first. Still a one-goal lead for Sachem. They're trying to pad the lead here on the power play. Saunders in to take the draw to the right side of Stemple. Take it back to the blue line to Kisco. Kisco a shot. Stick saved by Stemple, goes into the corner. Now behind the net for the Warriors. Back out to the blue line to Kisco. Kisco to his forehand. Directs it back behind the goal. Spinning and turning, couldn't quite find the forehand. That's cleared out by Ward Melville. Is Aiden Kisco back in his own zone, getting behind a teammate. A couple players collide for Ward Melville. That yields the puck over on the near side, back to Kisco. Kisco glides in, has numbers. That shot blocked down. Looks like it got a piece of Benjamin Schleider. Pass right out in front, cut off by John Noto and cleared down. Minute 10 to go on the penalty to Paragoski. Rumble here for Bispo. That's caught up in his teammate's skates. Yields a loose puck that's cleared down all the way off the pads of Mayer. Chase Saunders behind his own net, looking for some space to create room. Saunders. Nice move in, but a good recovery on the stick check. That time by Schleider, pokes it into the corner. Right out in front, here's a shot. Denied first time, then the rebound put high over the crossbar. Really good chance for Tyler Anderson. He couldn't quite find it. Excuse me, that was Pena. Now falls right back to Sachem. The pass on in the slot. Intercepted, but they can't clear. Falls to Saunders. This shot off the pad of Stemple. This clearing attempt just gets through. Past the reach. 47 in Ray and Kisco. Clock continues for the final 10 seconds of the power play. Chance to move forward here, 2-on-1. A shot just misses wide, and the penalty expires. Really good looks for Sachem, just could not convert. Now falls to Rohan. Rohan moving in, centering feed, still there. Caught in the pads of Stemple. Rebound still loose, now taken far side. To the blue line, O'Connor takes a shot, takes a deflection, then a glove save from Stemple. Where Melville just able to clear over the stick of Rohan. Now wiping out is Schleider. O'Connor vying for it, bump back to Lorette. Lorette plays to the far side to Rohan. They set things up with 3:10 left. Rohan dumps in on the wrong side of center, and that is icing. So 3:05 left to go in this first period. A couple unsuccessful power plays for each team. Warriors of Sachem still holding on to a 1-goal lead. Thank you for joining us here on your Sunday evening on the LI Sports Network. Busy day of sports action in the tri-state area, but we're happy that you're spending your evening with us here. Over on the near side, falls to Drago. Drago moves in, but just ahead of the play is Pena. It's called offside. Matthew Pena just a little bit ahead of the play there. Was trying to move in, maybe catch the defenders off guard for the Patriots, but in doing so, drew his teammate offside. Neutral zone draw taken by Sachem. Pass intercepted by Farrell. Now a fortunate bounce for Sachem, allows him to dump in. Behind the goal, it's Taylor Bush. Bush trying to clear out around the boards, but Shea shuts that down. Nearly falls to Farrell for a break. Instead, chop of the stick, gets it over on the far side to Gillen. Gillen dumps in. That falls to a stick of a teammate. Starting pass goes through everyone, back to Gillen over on the right wing. Gillen plays around the boards, looking for Matthew Pena. Pena tries the misdirection, goes over to the far side. Puck still loose there. Taken now by Gillen. Gillen's pass knocked down. Patriots still trapped in their own zone. Nice move through. Here's a chance on, once again looking for the pass right on the post. Just could not quite connect the dots as this is cleared out. Shea now circling back, final 2 minutes of the first period. Room for James Drago moving in. Drago, nice stick check there, coming back to knock it away. Long range shot, knocked down, took a stick. Still in the attacking zone. Pass comes to the blue line. Sent around by Aiden Kisco. Kisco now at the blue line, a slat pass, finds his way into the slot. Drago turns, looks for an angle, he shoots. That's caught up by Stemple, and he holds on. Andrew Stemple has been the star of this first period, a lot of high quality saves. Sometimes caught a little bit out of position, but his defenders have been there to clear out some of those dangerous chances when he's caught out of the net. Overall, a good defensive period for the Patriots despite the goal allowed. Trying it for a attacking opportunity here in the final minute of the first. Sandak was looking for some space. Couldn't find it as this puck is pinned over on the near side boards. He's going to move forward. There's a chance to move forward for Tyler. Tyler up the right wing, takes a stick check, then directed into the boards. And that's a penalty coming up here. A holding minor is called against Sachem. And it's the Patriots heading back to the power play late in the period. Tyler was in behind the defense. As some discussions here between the officials where the play is going to be set up, but it's an offensive zone draw. 2-minute power play coming up here for the Ward Melville Patriots. It's a minor against number 47 in Aiden Kisko for holding. 51.4 left to go here in the period. Defensive zone draw taken by Sachem and cleared out of there. A couple players hustling for the puck. Sachem gets their sticks on it. They can pin it in here shorthanded, but now it falls to Kenneth Allen. Allen moving forward through neutral. Took a bounce off the stick out to the end boards. Sachem trying to clear. Nice play, cutting that off by Tyler. Kept in by John Tenoto. John Tenoto looking for Tyler up the right side. That cut off by O'Shea. 15 seconds left. Looking to get it out, sends it up the far side. That takes a bounce off a player on the bench for Sachem. Offensive zone draw coming up for the Patriots with 10.1 left. Minute 19 left to go on the power play for Ward Melville. If they can't convert it, will carry over into the second. About a minute remaining on it. As here's a draw sent into the corner by Sachem. They'll be happy to kill off the rest of this period as it falls out into the neutral zone. Battle for it is over on the near side, and that's how the first period comes to an end. Only one goal in it so far, and it was scored unassisted by Matthew Bispo. Early on in this one, Sachem has a 1-0 lead on the LI Sports Network. Head over to the benches, get some instruction from their coaches. Just a minute between periods here, enough time to recollect your thoughts, land something up. As the teams come to the bench and talk to their coaches right now. A lot of the play was spent in the offensive zone for Sachem. A good goaltending by Andrew Stempel has kept only the one goal on the board for the Warriors. We'll see what the Patriots can do here. Right out of the break. Still have time to go on the power play, 1:09 to be exact. As Ward Melville looks to go to work on the power play, looks for their first power play goal since the season opener. I think the big thing for the Patriots is getting the offense going through their first 3 games, only averaging a goal and a half per contest. Looking to get those numbers up. The defense has been solid, especially in this game. Just the offense that they're looking to get firing here as they have a face-off at center ice. Team switch ends here. Here with the long change. It is now the Patriots trying to get the offense going. With 1:09 to go on the power play, Kisko still in the box. It's a good start as Ward Melville win the draw. They try to send it in. Cutting off is Drago. He sends down the ice. It's bumped up by Stempel over to the far side. Finds a stick of Schleider. Then the long range pass intended for Paragoski picked off. Drago just sends all the way back in his own end and promptly rips it all the way down. Taylor Bush behind her own goal. Plays over looking for Paragoski. It's a collision over there on the far side boards. Trying to chip it forward for himself with Schleider. That pass is picked off. Once again cleared down. Bush is beaten to the puck by Chase Saunders. His team's shorthanded for the next 22 seconds. Ray over on the far side. Put it over to Saunders. Saunders looking to drive in. Goes behind the net. Behind the back pass back to Saunders. He holds there. Backhand pass on. Nobody there. Ray. Chance to move forward now for Declan Farrell. 3-on-3 they skate past the blue line. Long range shot from Farrell. Easily sticked aside by Mayer. He's behind the net now. Penalty expires. Back to 5-on-5. As here's Christian Pena moves forward for Drago. Drago lays off. And Just one pass too many there. Saunders keeps in. Chase Saunders at the faceoff dot, passing back to Gillen, who returns. Saunders walks in, looks for a lane behind the net, tries to bounce it off the back of the goalie Stemple, and he was able to smother that one. Well, creativity, sometimes the name of the game. That's especially true for Chase Saunders. He got it behind the net, went to his backhand, trying to get either a bounce off the back of Stemple or a pass right in the slot. It bounced off of Stemple's back and deaded right there. So shot off the draw, deaded by a defender. Comes right around to the far side boards. Rohan keeps in for Sachem. Bumps his man down. Now falls over for a shot. Patted aside by Stemple. Racing to get it is Sydney Brengel. She can't get it out. Long range shot. Took a deflection from Matthew Pena in front. Still stopped by Stemple. Sachem buzzing here. Comes over towards the near side, then sent right back where it came from. Trying to clear out, but it's kept in. Here's Pena's chance. Right in front, couldn't find it. O'Shea leaves off for a shot. Took a deflection and goes wide. The near side, wrapping around. Letting Bispo. Bispo changes directions, tries to spin back, sends around to O'Connor. O'Connor back to the blue line. Walking in, a shot from Rohan. Blocker stop by Stemple. Rebound control, sending it into the corner by Stemple. Bispo's shot goes off the end boards. Clearing attempt blocked down. Long shift here for the Ward Melville defense. Bispo whiffs on the first pass, and then the second one intercepted. Cleared down by Kenneth Allen. Finds a stick momentarily of Sidney Rosengold. Couldn't move forward. Now kept in. Chance for Damiano. Passing through, here's a shot, glove save, and a beauty by Anthony Mayer. Pass came right over in the slot. A quick shot, not quite a one-timer, but a quick shot nonetheless, and Mayer able to flash the leather, took it away. Good chances early for both teams, but still just the one goal on the big board for Sachem. Attacking zone draw coming up here for Ward Melville. See what they can do with it. It's chipped over the far side, taken away, taken clear by Sachem. Sent further in by Spencer Winspa. So over to Sandak here for Ward Melville. Takes a bump away. Chips for Drago. Nice move into the slot. Lays off. Here's a shot. Knocked out by Stemple. Still over on the far side. Nice reflexes. Zevi Asner keeps in. Puck still loose there, now taken away. Comes over the near side after the clear by Christian Tyler. Tyler, another nice pass, finds Sandak. He gains the zone. Long range shot. Easy stick save. And playing out from the goal is Mayer. He's laid behind. Played over the stick. Now moved out, chance for an odd man rush. Drago moves in, on the forehand, lays off, right in front, and the give and go was good, but Bruinsma could not find an angle to shoot. Chance to move the other way for Giantino. Giantinoto could not quite find anyone to work with. Collision at neutral ice here as Drago looks to move up. It's Drago, stick lift, shrugs it off. Drago moves right in. What a move from Drago, here's a shot! And it's closing off the angle with Stemple. Lorey, a shot from the blue line. That one stayed by Stemple once again. Balls over to Drago on the near side. Lays off to Lorey, one-time shot. Bounces off a man in front, Pena. And Stemple might have still gotten a piece of it. Goes behind. Player pinned to the boards. Clearing attempt still kept in. Off to Lorey. Lorey walks in. Here's a shot. Blocker stop, and still held in. Bispo fires. That one goes off of a defender and wide. And that finally cleared down by Sandak. See if this is icing, and it is. Just enough on it. But still allowed to change our Ward Melville here. They do do have a defensive zone draw to deal with, though, with 9:39 left in the second. Just been a consistent flow of offense for the Warriors. Just not been able to find that second goal, though. Stemple has been fantastic. Saunders in to take the draw for Sachem. Can't win it up against Aiden Jervie. Long range shot deflected by Pena in front, up and over the crossbar. Kristen Pena on the near side. Backhand glide, gets around the check of Paragoski, now over on the far side boards. Played by Bispo. Bispo takes over a stick check. Now gets it around the checker, the shot. Takes a deflection up and out of the play, out into the netting. So far for Ward Melville, it's just been relegated to defensive hockey. Still looking for that one break to go on the counterattack. Just not able to find the chances so far, as the officials indicate the face-off coming over on the far side of the ice. Right in for the draw now. Still some instructions on Ward Melville here to stay over on their side of the face-off dot. Dreet wins the draw, but the fan clearing attempt allows it come over to the near side. Kept in, some quick skating. Gillen unable to keep it in, now a chance for a break. Paragoski could not get it to his backhand. Taken away by Rohan, who shoves off a check. Goes forward to Bispo. Bispo leaves off to Rohan. Now Bispo over to Saunders. Saunders to Bispo on the near side. Trying to get a pass back across. Missed everyone, now it's back to Saunders on the far side. He drives in, pass stop from Stemple. Rebound, trickles in. Kristen Pena right on the doorstep, makes it 2-0 Warriors. Check back here. Bispo brought it right into the slot. Passed through a pad stop initially, still fell right in front to Kristen Pena. Just a quick backhand shot before Stemple was able to find it, reposition himself. Able to sneak it through his equipment, and that makes it 2-0 Sachem. Finally get that second goal they were looking for. Pena from Bispo and Saunders. Makes it 2-0. Lively bounce off the boards. Nearly comes right on goal. Sticked aside by Stemple. Comes all the way out to the blue line. Long range shot from Kisko. The glove save. And a whistle comes here. 8:15 left. Freshly a 2-0 game after the goal from Kristen Pena. For him, that is his first goal of the season. So now both him and his brother Matthew with a goal apiece. Christian, though, does have an assist to his name in addition to that, so he has the point lead over his brother, 2-1. Face-off taken by Drago here. Chance for them to keep the pressure on. Drago takes behind the goal. Holds up here, waits for some movement, draws a play up. Pass right on through, looking for Pena. But a stick there, active stick from Stemple, knocked the pass away before it could reach Matthew Pena. So still here for Sachem, just consistent attacking pressure, not allowing this Patriots defense any chance to breathe. Falls over to Bispo. Bispo with some room. He rips one off the post. Rebound back out toward Melville. Cleared out by John Tenoto. This one comes down for icing. They have another defensive draw to deal with. That was nearly another goal from Bispo. A razor sharp shot, but just off the outside of the goal post. A change here for Ward Melville. They do get the last change. Racing onto the ice is Zevi Asner. Now the official telling one player to leave the ice. They did have 6 out there. Bush has to vacate. She heads off to the bench. Attacking zone draw taken by Sachem. Good stick check by Asner, trying to clear out, and just able to do so. O'Shea could not keep it in. That gives Ward Melville a chance to move forward. Saucer pass, could not find the intended receiver, and now it falls to Sandak. Sandak moving in 1-on-2, just chops it into the end boards. Sandak trying to get it back now with the stick check. Kept in by Tyler. Sandak over on the far side, racing to it. Winning the race is James Drago. On here, chance for Sachem to move forward. Bisbo's shot takes a deflection from Schleider and just goes wide. At the blue line, Kisco moves in. Shot chipped up high. Glove down, cleared out by Ward Melville. O'Shea has to go back into neutralize to retreat. Intercepted, move forward, chance here for John Tenoto. John Tenoto's shot, and knocking that down was Mayer. It's over to the far side, and John Tenoto. It's around one, but not the second defender. Cleared out of the zone, and enough on it for icing. Attacking zone draw coming up now for Ward Melville with 6:28 left to go in the middle frame. And for the Patriots now is as good of a time as any to try to get some pressure going here to read it and take the draw. If they win it, they can get a shot on. Drake looks to go to the backhand to win this draw. Able to do it, but the defense unable to hold down. Now an odd man rush the other way. Here comes Pena. Pena moves in, passed over, and missing the layup. That was a great set play. Looking for number 74 there, Andrew Neal. This one kept in by LeRae. Over to the far side. Finds Matthew Pena. Behind the net, trickles through. One time for Gillen. Nice blocker stop, and net by Stemple. Patriots still unable to clear, but now it falls out to a clearing attempt from Bush. Took a bounce off a pad. Now Kenneth Allen. His clearing attempt knocks down by Bruensma over on the far side. Allen drags it around Bruensma. Takes behind his own net. Now takes a nice check from Bruensma up against the boards. Allen still battling for it, but lost the puck. On the far side, brought over to LeRae. Backhanded play. A nice keep in over on the far side by LeRae. LeRae moves in, feeds one through to Neal, just out of his reach. Falls the other way for Declan Kelly. His pass intended for Paragoski. He could not settle it down. Gillen bounces off the boards. Nice bounce forward to Neal. Neal, nice pass into Bruensma, but a good stick check there. Misdirected over to the near side. That was Jarita in the slot, clearing out the danger. Still down low here for Sachem. Drive it in, instead leaves off to Neal. Neal brings forward a slap shot off of LeRae's arm. Delay penalty coming up here against Ward Melville. Brought down low to Bruensma. Goalie comes off, now it's 6-on-5. Dragging in is Gillen, here's a shot, pad stop, rebound, still trickles through everyone. LeRae now down low. Dangerous rebound, just cleared out by Ward Melville to Christian Pena at the blue line. Slap pass over, miscommunication with Gillen. Finally touching up is Paragoski, whistled down, and it's Sachem heading to the power play once again. Wasn't able to see what the penalty was. We wait for the official call. It's a roughing infraction against Declan Farrell. He doesn't believe the call, but he has to sit for the next two unless Sachem scores. Second chance on the man advantage for the Warriors here in this game. Carrying 2-goal lead, but look for commanding 3 here with the man advantage. Drago wins the draw. They're able to pin it in here on the power play. Clearing attempt bounces off a leg, then into the Sachem bench. Just 6 seconds gone on the power play. 4:15 remaining here in the second period. Face-off taken by the Warriors from the far side. Moved over to Rohan. Rohan walks in, a shot, pad save. Rebound falls dangerously. A shot on the rebound goes off the boards. Rohan moves in. Here's a shot. Nice sliding stop by Asner. Kisco behind the goal. Hidden up there by Asner. Directs it over to a teammate. Boards at the end. Spinning around, looking for room. Give and go with Drago. A jam attempt on goal from Saunders goes wide. Saunders looking for room on the glide. Passing right through. A couple players tied up. Falls to the far side boards. Chance to clear from Sydney Rosengold. Held in by Kisko. Falls now to Stephen O'Connor. His shot. Pad stop. Rebound cleared out. Finally some time to breathe after Schleider able to clear that out. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Falls now to O'Connor. Driving in is Stephen O'Connor. Gives off to Saunders. A drop pass to Rohan. Pad stop. Rebound to Kisko. He fires. That's trapped underneath the pad of Stenkel. Reflexes just firing in the nick of time. Once again, some good looks on the power play. Good working around. And some good puck movement to be happy about, but they've just not been able to find that one shot with the man advantage to slide it in. Bispo in to take the draw for Sachem. That's one backwards. Just keeping in is O'Shea. He fetters a long shot. Pad saved by Stemple. Comes around to LeRae at the blue line. Ray holds. Lines up for a slapper off the boards. 20 seconds left to go on the power play. Matthew Pena is into the slot. Then out to the left wing. Some movement here. Falls back to LeRae. LeRae takes a shot. Passes off. Pass for a one-timer to Pena. A nice pad stop. Good movement by Stemple. Back to O'Shea. His shot goes high and wide. And player out of the box now. We're back to even strength. Pass to O'Shea. O'Shea walks in. Glove save. Was going wide anyway, but Stemple was taking no chances. And in at the far side. But a good stick check clears that out of danger. Sandak just poked it free. Allows Ward Melville to get a line change. Pena stayed behind the play, deflects that. Thought he deflected it, but instead, that's called an icing. And with under 2 minutes to go, an offensive zone draw coming up for Ward Melville. Some Patriots fans trickling in now. Some fans might stay around from the JV game for the varsity game following us here right now on the LI Sports Network. Once again, the varsity team for Ward Melville hosts the T-Birds of Connecticut-Sayville after this one. 7:50 face-off time slated there unless this one runs over. Attacking zone draw cannot be controlled. Now falls to Bispo. Bispo with some steam. Pass just out of the reach of Neal over on the far side. Andrew Neal down low. A couple players converge in white. Cleared out. John Tenoto on his stick. One passed around. John Tenoto, nice stick lift. And sends Neal into the boards. Now falls to Bispo. Bispo 2-on-2. Tries to toe drag through, but could not convert. Numbers here for Tyler the other way, 1-on-3. This pass comes all the way through to John Tenoto over on the right wing. He had no numbers either. It's now a chance for Sachem to move. Coming on is Rohan. He fires. That one just skimmed off the goalie's glove, and now some pushing and shoving after Stemple was caught in the way of a player losing his edge. 61 seconds left here in the second period. A 2-goal lead for Sachem, a 2-0 affair over Ward Melville. Patriots do have another defensive zone draw to deal with. Seems like they've been just hemmed in their own zone for most of the night. They've had a couple chances, but Anthony Mayer somehow has found a way to stay fresh in net whenever Ward Melville does get a shot on goal. Asner and Schleider racing off the bench here as the last change. Comes over to the blue line for Kisko. He fires, glove save, still rebound, loose in the slot. Ball to Saunders behind the net. Saunders trying to drive it in. Gives off to O'Shea. O'Shea with room. And Asner gets his stick on the shot that chips it up in the air. And just catching that one like an easy infield puck fly was Stemple. one consistent presence on defense has been Zevi Asner. Whenever he's been on the ice, he's just been getting in the lanes of shots, knocking down passes, making life difficult for the forwards here for Sachem. This draw one forward by Christian Pena, trying to get it on his stick. Instead goes wide. Kisco converges from the point. Tries to pass through. Stick to side by Stemple. Still loose right there. Now taken forward by Ward Melville. Chance the other way. Sending forward is Dorit. Pounces off the board with 23 left. Delayed penalty coming up. Here is a shot on from Verrill. It's knocked down and an interference call coming up against Sachem. Now another period and another late power play coming up for Ward Melville as Kisco heads off for an interference minor. And go figure, it's the same player who was whistled for a penalty in the last minute. Kisco's 2 penalties in this game. Last minute of the first, last minute of the second. See what Ward Melville can draw up here as Dorit takes the draw to the right side of Mayer. Toss up taken by O'Shea now for Sachem. He clears out looking for Christian Pena. Pena moves forward with 10 on the clock. Takes a shot right into the bread basket and held on to by Stemple with 6.2 on the board. Chance here for Melville to try to relieve some of that pressure. Probably not with 6.2 left, but on the other side of the break, try to get something going on the power play. Here's the draw one by Ward Melville. They try to clear it out. It's held in. There's a long-range shot sticked away, and that brings us to the end of 30 minutes here at the rinks. So far, it's been all Sachem, but only a 2-goal lead, 2-0 here. After the first 2 periods of play, the defense for Ward Melville have done a really good job of limiting some long-range shots. Not many chances right in front for Sachem. When they have, they've been able to lift some sticks, keep them out of that dangerous area. Still a couple of goals behind Andrew Stemple, despite his strong showing. And he has kept Ward Melville in this one. They have 1:42 of power play time here in the 3rd period in Hauppauge, New York. Once again, if you're just tuning in, my name's Ian Binky. You're watching the LI Sports Network. Both teams have had their moments in this one, but Sachem holding on to a 2-goal lead in this JV matchup. Again, a couple of teams getting dressed in the locker room right now. It's the varsity squads of Ward Melville and Connecticut Sayville. Those 2 will be the nightcap here, a 7:50 face-off. Slated here at the rinks. So 15 minutes to go in this one, though. That's what we got to get through first. As Neal here for Sachem heads off the ice. Might need a change of equipment. Talking with someone down low over there. We'll see if he comes back over. But 1:42 of power play time for Ward Melville here out of the break. We'll see what the plan is here. As Stemple has kept them in this game, but it's the offense that needs to get going. They have not had many opportunities. There's a face-off taken by Ward Melville. Pass a little bit too far behind Kenneth Allen. Pass intended for John Noto. Deflected down and cleared out. Race for the puck is won by Stephen O'Connor. Pins it short-handed. Behind the net, now taken all the way out to Tyler Loret. Ray spins away from a hit. Sent into a scrum on the near side boards, but John Tenoto brings out now for Ward Melville. Pass forward, finds Sandak. Drop pass back to John Tenoto. Tries for a one-timer, did Sandak. Falls in the slot, and a whack at the puck brings it trickling on goal. Mayer just puts his trapper on top of it. minute left here on the power play. See what they can try to do here with an offensive zone draw. Patriots just trying to get that one goal on the board, get the momentum going their way. So here's the defensive zone draw, one by Sachem, but a nice drag by Allen to keep it in. Here's a shot, glove down and held on to by Mayer. Another face-off coming up here in the attacking zone. That was a good chance there for Melville. Couldn't quite get the traffic in front they were looking for. Allen keeps in at the blue line once again. Tried to get some room, then some miscommunication with Sydney Redgold. Comes over to the far side. Allen once again converging. Redgold wipes out. There's a turnover, cleared out. Trying to move forward was Logan Stoltenberg. Stoltenberg sends it around to O'Shea. Trying to chase this puck down now. Falls to Damiano, trying to move forward with 15 seconds on the man advantage. Pass misses the intended target, falls to O'Shea. Tries to break with Rosengold. Rosengold on the far side. Can't keep it on her stick. And now out of the box is Kisco as they move on through the other way. Rohan, nice stick check there by Schleider. Pokes it onto the near side boards. Left out in front. Here's a one-time shot. Stoltenberg had the chance, but it went wide off a defender's stick. Puck still rolling here in the third. Pass across, finds Saunders. Saunders thought about a shot, instead wheels back. Saunders now down low. Gets it right through into the slot. Here's a shot, knocked down by Bush. Did a good job of blocking that away. Saunders behind the net. Pass through his legs to a teammate. Nicely done. There's Drago. Drago draws a couple defenders down. Looks for room. Pass right out in front into the legs of Stoltenberg. Still loose there. And finally getting the whistle to Stempel. Some good chemistry on that line, especially between Drago and Saunders. For Sachem, just always seem to know where each other are on the ice. There was evidence there by the behind-the-back pass from Saunders, finding Drago, setting up that opportunity for Stoltenberg out in front. Draw taken back, there's a shot knocked down. Falls right in the slot for Saunders, he shoots. Puck held on to by Stempel. He's had a heavy workload in this game, but he still stayed strong despite the amount of rubber pumped in his direction. Face-off taken by Bispo in the attacking end. Tries to leave one on. Instead takes it down, leaves it over to the blue line. Pass over to the near side. Led Saunders a little bit too far. He directs back over to the far side. Saunders on the backhand glide, leaves off. Pass over to Jason Gillen. Gillen moves on. Nice play, looking for Bispo. He sent it off the outside of the net. Saunders tries to get it back out to the point. It's picked off, intended for Gillen. And clearing out of the zone was Declan Farrell. This clearing attempt knocked down. Falls to Jareet. Jareet looking for Farrell, but he wanted to head off for a change. Instead, all the way back to Kenneth Allen, then turned over. There's a chance for a shot, and they score. Pats on the back for Matthew Bispo. He slides it in. It's now 3-0 in favor of Sachem. All sourced off the turnover there. Jackson Allen just kind of caught, looking for a teammate. The give and go from Saunders right to Bispo. He nets his second goal of the game. Over to O'Connor, right off the draw. Consistent pressure stays on, but now it's relieved by Schleider. Schleider moving forward, gives over to Sandak. Shot deflected down by Kisco. pass, trying to find Schleider streaking in, but instead bounces off the stick of Mayer. Get another whistle with 10:59 left. So for Bispo now, 2 goals in this one. Now 3 goals on the year, 7 points on the season. Really good start to the campaign. So it falls back to Allen. Allen trying to get a pass over on that far side. Tyler keeps in. Tyler trying to get it free of the boards. Falls almost the stick of Johnson Noto. But take it back in the own zone, but Tyler got caught up a little bit in his stick handling. Miscue on this pass sends all the way down. Vacating the net to get it is Mayer. Long pass. It's a good one. Looks his way over to Matthew Pena. Pena waits. Pass misses. Bounces off the boards. Finds Kisko. Kisko can't find its intended receiver. And now this cleared down by Sidney Brennan. Anthony Mayer sends around the boards as the speakers started playing some music here. Actually down below us. As there is a penalty coming up here. Player down is Brendel. She drew the penalty and sent for Melville back to the power play as O'Shea is called here. The officials getting together to assess the official ruling. It's a roughing minor. It sends for Melville back to the power play. They've had ample opportunities on the power play in this game, but just have not been able to establish anything in the attacking zone. See if that trend changes here with 9:53 left to go in the third. This one sent around by Taylor Bush, and then promptly sent back the other direction by Sachem. Right back is Zemi Asner. Asner with it in his own zone, passing over to the far side to Farrell. Farrell takes a bump from Logan Stoltenberg. Puck stalling here in neutral. Make his way back to Drago. He leaves off. Pass found its way to Asner, but then turned over. Drago rips one off the stomach, and a rebound once again by Drago. Once again turned aside by Stempel. Attackers lost track of the puck. Rohan knocks it. First shot knocked down. Then rebound over to the corner for Rosengold. She can't establish here. Still shorthanded are the Warriors, but that doesn't seem to matter. They still hem in deep. Loose stick right by the goal. Stoltenborg tries to drive in on the backhand. He just muscles off a couple defenders. Sent right back in by Gillen. And it falls to Taylor Bush. But she can't clear, falls to Gillen. Gillen fires off the far side. Kept in at the blue line by Rohan. Rohan walks in, he fires, that goes wide. Rebound, sealing the post, was Stempel. This one just cleared out of the zone, where Melville wants a change, and results in some confusion. Now a break here. Drago. The backhand looks right in front to Stoltenborg. A good defensive stick clears that out. Paragoski now the other way. Penalty expiring as bringing in is Farrell. Farrell looks for the return pass. Couldn't find him, and now a break here right out of the box. Here's a chance in. Getting fancy was Saunders. Couldn't quite elevate the puck up over the pad. Saunders on it now. Passes right out in front, deflected down. Trying to clear out was Paragoski, he can't do it. Ray for Sachem. Couldn't quite keep it in. That's just sent into the zone. Looking to get the puck back, but Kisko sends this off a stick and then right out. 2-on-2 they come. Oh, a nice pass through. Here's a shot. Stempel gets to that one. Comes out to Paragoski, but he's outnumbered 1-on-4. Sachem able to bring forward now near side. Saunders. Pass right out in front. And getting to that one was the defense for Melville. Kick stop at the blue line from LeRae, but now it falls over to the far side to John Tenoto. John Tenoto moves in. Nice move around one, but finally able to clear out was Kisco. This puck now turned over. Bispo now down low. Taken away by Zeviazzi. Behind the net, Saunders looking for a teammate. That was Bispo out in front. Bounced off the skates of John Tenoto. He's now on the puck with 6:15 left in the third. It's also passed. He's looking for streaking Tyler, intercepted by Asner. Now a chance to break here for Melville. Moving forward is Asner. Has company from Sandak. Sandak moves in, and flashing the leather is Mayer. Gets a hug from Guenzma, who was bailed out on that 2-on-1. Best chance of the game for Melville. Asner left off to Sandak. Tried to go to the backhand, get him to commit, but the reflex is just too good from Anthony Mayer. Face off, poked forward, but keeping that in for just a moment is Bush. Puck is then turned over. Elevated pass finds O'Shea. He leaves off to O'Connor. O'Connor, nice pass over. Finds its way forward. Back onto O'Shea's stick. Pass right out in front. Trying the backhand tip attempt was O'Connor. Saved down by Stemple. Nice check there. Clears a man out by Sandak. Puck sent into the near side corner. Rendell trying to get the puck back. Instead falls to O'Connor for Sachem. 5 minutes remaining here in the third. O'Connor just walks in. A blocker stopped by Stemple. Been so good in this game despite allowing those 3 goals. Here's a turnover. Falls right to Pena. Pena gives off and they score. Well, the brothers find each other one way or another. Christian to Matthew, and it is 4-0. Just a deflected play. Then Bush didn't know that 4 checkers were coming. Christian Pena all alone with his brother. He gives off to Matthew. Don't you love to see that if you're the Pena family? They find each other, it's 4-0. Immediately looking for more. Here's Christian Pena again. Pena, stick check there, knocks it away. Has to move forward now for Farrell. Bagley Farrell on the near side. Walks the blue line. That went out of the reach of Rosengold, down behind the net. Pass gets away. Now a chance to move forward, winning the race to the puck. Here's Pena. Pena just pokes it in through the 5-hole. Faucet firmly turned on now. It's 5-0. Just a little bit quicker to that puck were the Sachem Warriors. The bump pass forward to Pena just stayed onside right ahead of that play. Waiting for Stemple to open up, and once the 5-hole was open, could not close it quick enough. Right back into the zone off the draw again. Just a slow dump from Drago. Turned off the outside of the netting. Right out in front, here's Drago. Nice pass on. Shot saved by Stemple. He gets to the second one as well. Good series of saves here. Might be called into action again. Good stick check there from Allen. Still a shot on. Stemple made the save. Puck over on the far side. Deflected play out in front. He was looking for a man in front scoreboard. And now a penalty. Whistle down here might be Allen. Got the stick up in the chest. One of the players for Melville, but a roughing infraction is the call on the board, and it's Sachem that sends a man to the box and Chase Saunders. So Saunders over the boards for 2 with 3:50 left. Another chance for this Patriots power play. Try to get on the board. so far tonight. There's been a lot of power play opportunities for Melville. Have not been able to get anything going. Hazard's shot from the blue line easily sticks aside by Mayer. Kept in for a moment, but then the backhand feed out of the zone. And Bush tried to play it in offside. Yeah, power play tonight so far 0 for 4 from Ward Melville, despite the opportunities. It's been Sachem that has really used those power plays as a chance to just pin play in deep. Bispo tried to win the draw ahead for himself, instead it falls back. Here's a shot just over the goal off the stick of Hayden Jaree. Sending this around is Tyler LeRae. Sprawling play from Taylor Bush to keep it in. John Tenoto looking for Paragoski right in the slot, instead falls to Jaree. Jaree to Paragoski. Takes a deflection, comes in on goal, but Mayer seals the pad down to the ice to stop it. 3:10 left to go in this one. Again, the varsity matchup tonight is Connecticut Sayville and Ward Melville set to go up against each other. A couple of squads trying to get a big win early on this season. Asner keeps this in at the blue line. Pass is knocked down. Turned over. Here's a shot on, tipped up and in the air. Still losing the slot. Hacking at it was John Tenoto, and somehow getting a pad to it was Mayer. On the far side now, taken forward by Sachem, driving forward, and now over to the wing. Shot just rolled on by Bruensma. Takes the deflection, then held on to by Stempel. .237 left to go here in Hauppauge. Sachem looking to hold on for their second win of the season. O'Shea gets possession of this one, just sends it around. Kenneth Allen behind his own net. Looking for someone to play off to. Gets it up and over, finds his way to Bush. Bush tries to play that one, he goes off the head of the linesman. Takes a bounce over to Pena, he wipes out. Still on the puck though, are the Warriors. There's a clean check by Brindell. Forward by Christian Pena. He just wheels it out of the zone. Some more time off the clock. Pass just out of the reach of a player from Ward Melville. Finds his way to O'Shea. Player out of the box, now back to 5-on-5. Minute 45 left to go here in the third. Puck chipped out of there by Tyler. Took a deflection, that waves off the icing, didn't reach it anyways. Gillen for Sachem behind the net. Miscommunication on the pass, but it's back on his stick. Give and go with Saunders. Saunders on the near side. Into the boards. Scrum forward here. Sachem doesn't mind it on the boards, but now over to Gillen. Gillen at the blue line. Plays off here to the near side. Its way back to Saunders behind the net. Assuming that's Shea. Played around by Saunders. Back to the net. Here's a shot, a one-timer. And eating that up was Stempel. There's a nice play over there to Christian Pena, but just unable to find the back of the net. Final minute here of the third period as final countdown rings out over the speakers. Kisco could not keep that puck in. Everyone has to get back on side here for Sachem. Ray, near side. Pass bounces off the stick of O'Connor. Now kept in. Stoltenborg. Oh, he lost his edge. He was all in alone, but could not keep his footing. Kisco waits back there, instead sends further deep for O'Connor with 25 on the clock. Ray working it up the near side. Tyler LeRae just
sends around the boards. Went sway to Drago on the opposite side. Chipped up by Allen. Trying to move forward toward Melville one more time. But instead, that stalls out. Stoltenborg gets it over. One more chance here for Drago. He misses high, and that will do it. A dominant 5-0 win for the Sachem Warriors here in the JV matchup over the Ward Melville Patriots. It was a pretty easy one for Anthony Mayer, but still he gets credit for a shutout. His first shutout of the season. He was solid when called upon, but his defense and his offense really did a good job of keeping the puck in their possession. Well, once again, the final score 5-0 for the Sachem Warriors, but Ward Melville fans, don't go too far. Your varsity club is coming up right now after they clean the ice here on the LI Sports Network. They're set to take on Connecticut Sayville in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, my name is Ian Binky. This is the LI Sports Network, and we hope to see you later on tonight.